Hey class, thanks for bearing with me on the late start. I hope that you enjoyed one extra day to fine tune your synthesis essay. I am so looking forward to diving in and finding out how those final drafts turned out. So I'll be working on that for at least a week and getting those back to you. And if for any reason you need to revise it, it'll say in your grade revisions are required. And just so you know, you could have an A or a B level essay, but if you have even one area that really is crucial for the course learning and outcomes, you'll probably receive revisions required mark. So just brace yourself to not let yourself get discouraged by that, because I see a lot of great things going on in your guys' writing, and I'm very proud of the work that you've done. I just know that academic writing can take a little bit of time to develop as a style. So that's what's up with that. And I think it's really exciting. We're going to move into a new unit. And one of the things I was doing yesterday was just finalizing what sources I want you to be exposed to, because some of the sources that I've looked at on this new subject are pretty advanced and intricate, and I think you guys would do great with that, but it's overkill. So I found, I think, some really brief, simple, engaging stuff that will have us looking at the Vietnam Veterans Memorial. It's more famously known as The Wall. It's in Washington, D.C. I got the chance to visit it when I was a child. I think I was like 10 or 11. And it's such a neat experience. I don't know if any of you guys have ever been there, but if you get to go to D.C., you should check it out. And then, like I said, I think week 1, I told you guys that the traveling wall was actually in town. So that was kind of cool. But anyway, there are 2 articles and 4 little videos. I even threw in there, hopefully you guys have a sense of humor, I threw in a little drunk history episode, if you know what that is, just to give you like a crash course in this memorial's history. And basically what we're going to be doing this week is reading and watching those materials, and then having a discussion like we've done all quarter long. So just continue practicing the skills you've been practicing. And that discussion, though, is now going to integrate language, like terminology, from what I call the rhetorical situation resource. And you'll see that like blasted throughout the instructions. And that's just like a page with terms and descriptions. If we were meeting in class, I would have this full-on lecture, and I would draw it like at the center of a text is the purpose, and the purpose lives within the author, and then the author chooses a medium, and they convey their message, and they design their message depending on what available means there are. And it goes all the way out to context, like time period and the atmosphere, politically, culturally, all those things, the audience. And you're really looking at all those different layers that you could consider them lenses too, like lenses that you could consider as you analyze a text. But anyway, you're going to practice all of that academic stuff in the context of learning about the Vietnam Veterans Memorial. And then what you'll do is you'll make an original post Thursday. So I just cut the Tuesday deadline. I didn't even shift the deadlines. I just cut the Tuesday one. So you'll post on Thursday your original, and then by Sunday you'll reply to 2 people. And remember, this is your chance to practice, so be engaged in the learning of this. And then also on Sunday you will post your artifact selection for that next essay. So there is going to be a little bit more information coming out about that in the next probably 2 days. But basically, for the analysis essay, you're choosing any Vietnam War era artifact that is multimodal. And multimodal means that it's at least 2 of these things: visual, gestural, spatial, linguistic, or audio. It has layers of those. Examples would be, I thought I gave you guys a few here, like a song. Okay, here we go. A song, a poster, like a propaganda poster or a activism poster, a protest itself, a piece of art, a famous photograph, a film. Probably better to do like a scene from a film to narrow it down, etc. So they're probably going to be pop culture artifacts. They can be created during the, like, if they're not created during the Vietnam War era, then they at least need to be about the Vietnam War era, like subject relevant. And anyway, you guys can read the instructions on that upcoming essay just to get a glimpse. I'm excited to see what you'll pitch as possible topics. I encourage you to get a little bit out of your comfort zone, discover something new, maybe. And know that when more instructions come out about that, I'll detail and make some final decisions. But I'm thinking you'll maybe give me like your top 3 options, and then that way Monday morning I can go in and say yes, 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 or sorry that you'll have to go with your second, just to make sure that we get diversity in our selections across students in the class. That's all, you guys. If you need anything, send an email, reach out. I'm here for you. And like I said, I'll just be busy, like buried in reading final drafts, and I'm excited about it. Have a great week.